All right. Looks like last week was accidentally labeled Gravette versus Prairie Grove instead of Gravette versus Lincoln. I mean, okay. Okay. All right, you may or may not be able to hear me. We're having a little bit of technical issues tonight, but if you do hear me, here we are, about 2 minutes from kickoff here at Prairie Grove with Gravette Lions going against Prairie Grove Tigers. Here, Gravette's going to be receiving the kickoff here. Just a quick rundown how we got to where we are right now. Prairie Grove currently 1-3. They had a rough non-conference season start going down to Farmington, Darnell, and Pottsville, but had a big game last week where they won 55-14 versus Green Forest. So they're looking good. Now that conference play has started, they are rocking and rolling. Gravette Lions, 2-2, as you know. Non-conference, lost that Cassia Hall and Farmington game, but after that we started putting things together. Jay Oklahoma had a big win, 34-13 versus Jay. Then last week, starting conference season, we picked off Lincoln 34-14 in a game that showed a lot of offense but a lot of defense for the Gravette Lions. According to Max Preps, the Prairie Grove is number 36 in 4A, and Gravette's number 29. According to Hootens is a lot closer than that, with Prairie Grove at 25 and the Lions at 26. So what it all really boils down to, this is going to be a tight ball game tonight between two teams that are wanting to go 2-0 in conference season and show the rest of the conference that they are a serious contender once again. Okay. Gravette helmets tonight is looking. Oh no problem. Yeah. All right, here we are about ready to kick off. Gravette Lion fans, you might be a little bit late, but you still have time to get down here tonight to cheer the Gravette Lions on. And here we go. Kickoff. He's got some room. He's trying to make that corner. Nice run. He's going to be wrapped up around the 33-yard line there. And the Gravette offense is about to come out on the field. Make that the 32-yard line. I think I said 33-yard line. I trust their eyes better than mine. Gravette Lions coming out. 3 wide, 2 in the backfield. Handoff. He's got some room. He's got a lot of room. He's going to get down to the 47-yard line. That's going to give him 15 yards by Chase Austin. Nice run. Had the opening, and he took advantage of it. This is a different formation from Gravette. I don't think I've seen this all year. Miss it. Oh, he's going to run. He's going to keep going. So that's a long run by Cy Hilger there. 30, 33. Around a gain of 35 on that run. He was out. They're back in the same formation as last time. Let's see what they run out of this. He's got some pressure. He needs to get rid of that ball. He misses one, and he goes out of bounds. Looks like a loss around 4 yards on that run. Didn't have anybody to pass to there. Prairie Grove had it covered up in the backfield. So Gravette's back into the traditional 3 wide, 2 in the backfield stance. Now we go 5 wide. Little motion. Quick pass, complete. Looks like he's going to be driven out of bounds after a gain of around 12. So that gets us clear. 3rd down and manageable on this. Once again in that deep formation. Fakes. He pass. Complete. Going to get a gain of around 8 or 9 on that. So this new formation by Gravette, they're really doing a lot of interesting things out of it. 3 wide, 2 deep. Pass. Looks like a screen. Oh, he grabs the ball. That ball is loose. And Prairie Grove's going to pick it up. So Gravette had a screen set up there for the wide receiver, and Prairie Grove was able to punch it out. Luckily, Gravette was able to catch up with them before they scooped and scored on that one. So now with 10 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first quarter, Prairie Grove is going to take over on their own 20-yard line. Handoff. And he's not going to get much on that, ladies and gentlemen. Around a loss of 3 on that. Gravette defense is coming out strong, wanting to make a statement. They've been very good on run defense the past 2 nights, but tonight they're really going to get a real test from Prairie Grove, as this is what they run. Oh, and they're going to, So a pretty good run there by the running back, gain of around 15 or 16 on that run. I think they caught Gravette by surprise and ran it just straight up the gut. Gravette was looking in the backfield, looking for some sort of pitch to the outside. So here we are, back in the going the pass, and it's open. He's going to gain around 11 yards on that pass play. So Prairie wants to wants to put in the back of the defense's mind that we can pass this ball as well as run the ball. If Prairie Grove is able to do that all back and forth during this game, it's going to be a difficult night for the Gravette defense. Handoff. He's going to get some decent yardage out of that. Looks like a gain of around 7 on that. So that's going to be second and short for Prairie Grove here. So this time they come with 2 wide out. Handoff. He's having to bounce back. Oh, and he's going to lose some yards on that. That's a big play by the Gravette defense. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with a team that's set up to run the ball, what they do not want is third down and long, and that's exactly what they have now. With third down and around 8 to go, it's time for the destruction crew to destructively on this play. LDC. They go up to the line quickly, trying to catch them off guard. Looking to pass. Oh. Depending on where they mark that. And it looks like they're going to mark them a little bit short on that. That was a good pass by them. But it's going to be a little short. Now, here's the chess game that they play. Prairie Grove, a team that specializes on the run. They think that they could get this. We're going to see if they're going to go out and punt or run the ball. It looks like they're here to run on 4th down. And he's going to get that. A gain around 4 yards on the ground. Prairie Grove saw a 1.5 yard 4th down and thought they could get it, and they succeeded. The Lions defense is going to have to step up here. We're asking them to come out strong after the turnover, after marching down the field. And they run it. He's going to have a little room here. Looks like he's going to gain on the play around 17 yards. Prairie Grove doing what they do well, and that's run the ball. The Gravette Lions going to have to dig down and get a little intestinal fortitude on this to try to stop this offense. They run the ball again. They've got some yards. So that's another good run by Prairie Grove there. Right now, Prairie Grove is having their way on the ground versus Gravette. They have the ball on the 15-yard line. Prairie Grove goes with 2 wide, 2 in the backfield and tight end. Rolling, he passes it. Oh, off those hands. So Gravette's able to, they benefit from a drop pass there from Prairie Grove to set up 2nd down and 10. And as it always does with a team that runs the ball, the clock is ticking quickly. We're down to 5 minutes and 37 seconds in the first quarter. Prairie Grove is going to line up here, 2nd and 10, 1 wide. Hand off, and it's a reverse. They make a good cut there. Gravette had the edge contained, but they made the right cut to be able to pick up some big yards on that. That's going to be a run of around 9, really close to the 1st down. So it's 3rd down and nothing. So it's time for the LDC. They wanted to step up. This would be a good time to do it. They run, they kick it outside. Tackled by Prairie Lions, but not after Prairie Grove gets a 1st down on that. So that was a gain of around 2 yards on that, but Prairie Grove is knocking on the door here on their own 4-yard line. And we have a Lion player down. Can't see who it is right now. When we see who it is, we'll definitely let you know out there. It's a little early, but I'd like to go ahead and give my PSA as usual. If you've got an athlete that's playing in junior high or high school sports, I'd like to recommend that you join the Athletic Booster Club to help know what's going on and to help support that athlete. And the same goes for the band. If you got a member in the band that's at junior high, high school, please consider joining the band booster club. So it looks like that is Isaac Dan that's getting helped off the field. That is going to be a key injury. Let's hope that he is all right. He's walking slowly off. So now, Prairie Grove at the 4-yard line. Gravette's going to have to step up if they're going to prevent a touchdown on right here. Handoff, and he's going to walk right in. So Prairie Grove is going to strike first here against the Lions. But as we saw in the last possession, Gravette could definitely move the ball against his team. Gravette was able to drive down the field and just happened to have a turnover right by the goal line. So nothing to fret yet, but the defensive coordinator is definitely going to have to start thinking about what they can do to stop this run, because Prairie Grove ran at will on that drive. And it's up and good. So with 5 minutes left in the first quarter, Prairie Grove is going to go ahead and go up on Gravette 7-0. Now Gravette knew this was the first away game at conference, so they knew it wasn't going to be easy coming here to Prairie Grove and scoring a win. So this is the time that they have to prove that they're going to be a team to be feared, a team to be reckoned with. And right now they have a little bit of a test. But last week the same thing happened where Lincoln struck first, and was up 7-0. But but Gravette was able to come back from that and start putting things together. Here's hoping that happens in this game as well. So Prairie Grove getting ready to kick. And here's the kick. It's going to be fielded by Sam Millsap. He's running, but he's going to be stopped around the 26-yard line. So Gravette starts 26-yard line, 4 minutes, 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's see if Gravette comes out again and is able to move the ball down the field like they did last time. Gravette comes out. And they're 3 wide, 2 in the backfield formation. Let's see what they do. Hilger hands it off, and he's met immediately. That is a big-time hit. Prairie Grove was definitely ready for that one. And that's going to be a loss of around 4. So Prairie Grove sniffed that one out and didn't have much of a chance on that play. Gravette now has to step in and produce some yards. Interesting formation again. Hilger's running. And he's going to be brought down again. Looks like he's going to... Hilger might have gained a couple inches on that, but not much at all. So that puts us at 3rd down and 13 for Gravette. So Gravette offense is going to have to produce some yards here if they're wanting to get that 1st down. Got the reverse. He escapes the tackle, but he is still in trouble. He's going to end up losing around 4 yards on that. So not the best offensive possession, but Gravette coming after the score from Prairie Grove. This is where the coach is going to have to bring these boys back to the sidelines and get into them. Gravette lines up as if they were going to run some offense. Prairie Grove obviously is a little caught off guard by that, and they go ahead and burn their first timeout. But right now, the Gravette coaches are going to have to get with these boys and let them know that we're on the road here in conference play. Everything isn't going to run smoothly. You have to make the steps and you have to make the corrections to be able to persevere on the road. It ain't going to be easy. Hopefully Gravette didn't get in their head last week after beating Lincoln that they're just going to run roughshod. There's too many teams in this conference that's going to give Gravette a headache. So I think that they're going to snap back. Coach is going to get with them, and we're going to get back on the right page. Gravette lines up in a punt formation after the timeout, and there's a punt. Pretty good punt. It's getting a little bit of a Gravette bounce, and that's going to go out on the 37-yard line, Prairie Grove. So with 2 minutes and 54 seconds, Prairie Grove is going to get possession again. Now it's time for the Gravette defense to step up. It's time for that Lion construction crew to come out and show their teeth a little. So Prairie Grove lines up. Looks like 2 wide by Prairie Grove. They hand off. He's trying to get the corner. He's able to get around 6 or 7 yards on that. 6 yards, I'd say. I think they'll gain a 7 on the play there. My eyes are not as good as they should be, ladies and gentlemen. So Prairie Grove gets a big chunk on first down, which is what this offense is made to do. They fake the handoff, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. So Gravette defense steps up after the nice chunk run on first down. So that's gonna negate the run from They had him first down, and now it's going to be 3rd and 9 for Prairie Grove. The Gravette defense really needs to step up on this possession if they're wanting to hold Prairie Grove. With an offense like this, a 3rd down and 9 is a gift for the defense. So Gravette's getting ready. They're going to pass. They say he brought it down, but he's going to be around 2 yards short of the first down. Now, last time in this near exact same position, Prairie Grove went ahead and went for it, relying on their offense and thinking that they could get the 2 yards. We'll see if they can come back out and punt the ball or go ahead and try to run it again. It looks like they're going for it. Grab the defense, LDC, handoff, and he's going to, with the final push, he's going to end up getting across that, gaining around 4 yards on there. Gravette defense, unfortunately, does not accept the gift that they will receive with a 3rd down and 9 from this Prairie Grove team, and now they have a fresh set of downs. Prairie Grove they hand off. He's got a lot of yards on that. And Prairie Lions finally bring him down, but not after a substantial run of around 25 yards by Prairie Grove. So right now, Prairie Grove is cashing in after making the 4th down with another big chunk play. Gravette defense is going to have to just stand up to this Prairie Grove line and hit these running backs. Negative plays is going to be what Gravette needs to do. They hand off. He's going to have room too. And he's going to be down around the 8-yard line. So another chunk play by the offense. So 25. So he gained around 21 yards on that play. The Gravette defense is getting gashed in the middle. So Gravette defense is ready to combat. Here's the pass. And a touchdown from Prairie Grove on the jump ball there. So Gravette is getting hit in the mouth tonight by Prairie Grove. With 10 seconds left in the first quarter, Prairie Grove is coming out, cashing in on the turnover that we had in the first drive, and then cashing in on a very ineffective drive on our second. And of course, the biggest worry that you have going against a team like Prairie Grove is with them running the ball, that clock is going to tick, tick, tick. So the kick for them is good, and certainly we've got plenty of time to come back from 2 touchdowns. But Gravette's going to have to start turning things on, because if they do get down by too much, it's going to be very difficult to get back into this game, as Prairie Grove will just run the clock. So definitely not the start of the game that we wanted here for the Gravette Lions. Prairie Grove fans are excited. It's their homecoming night. I'm sure at the beginning of the season, they saw Gravette listed as their homecoming foe and thought, fantastic, that's exactly what we wanted. And for the first quarter, they've gotten what they wanted. Let's see if Gravette musters up a little bit more on this offensive play and gets things a little bit more interesting. Prairie Grove setting up their kickoff. And it's off. Looks like it's going to be fielded by Austin. Following his blocks, and he's going to be brought down around the 23-yard line. So Gravette starts their third possession of the night on their own 23, hoping to make some positive yards this time on their first play here. So Gravette's coming out in that new formation. Now in motion. Hilger rolls out. He passes. He's got a man open. Forward momentum. He's going to pick up around 9 on that. So Austin picks up 9. So that puts us at second and first. But that is the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, with the Prairie Grove up 14-0 over Gravette after the first. Some very unofficial statistics. Hilger has around 30 yards passing, 18 to Austin and 12 to Dan. But Gravette right now, they're only looking at 38 yards rushing, and most of that came from a long 35-yard run by Cy Hilger in the first possession. Prairie Grove, 113 rushing yards unofficially for the first quarter and 27 yards passing. So they are clicking on offense, doing exactly what they want to do. The Gravette defense is definitely going to have to figure out how to affect this running from the Prairie Grove. Of course, playing a team that runs like this is hard to practice for that. It's not a formation that's ran very much. My old alma mater, Wynn Yellow Jackets, used to run this formation quite a bit. So Gravette comes out 3 wide, 2 in the backfield with 1 yard to go for a first down. They fake the handoff. Hilger, just out of reach. That would have been a touchdown if Mason Dagley would have been able to wrangle that down. They'll get that pass next time, though. So, with only 1 yard to go for a first down, that was the perfect time to run a play like that. You still have a good chance of getting the first down. And you caught him a little bit off guard there. So now, 3rd down and 1 to go. 3 wide, 4 wide now. And they have the complete offensive book open. Low snap. Hilger passes it. He's going to be tackled, but he keeps going. That's going to depend on the mark. Looks like they put it on to 39, which is just going to be enough. Let's see, you caught that? Did you see you caught that? All right, so 1st and 10 for Gravette. They got 5 wide. Prairie Grove looks a little confused on what's happening. First penalty of the night. So it's going to be a false start on Gravette. So right now, Gravette is needing to get positive yards. So these penalties hurt. First down and 15 for Gravette. Let's see if they go 5 wide again or if they run something different. And they are running something different this time. Looks like they have trips to the left. Hilger rolls. He cuts back. And that's probably going to be intentional grounding. And there it is. So Hilger unfortunately couldn't break free from the defender that had a hold of him. So that's gonna march them back even further. So now it's second down at Tawnytown for a first down. They got 4 wide, 1 in the backfield. And Hilger is able to draw a Tiger off sides. So let's just do that about 4 more times and get back in a reasonable position. So 3 wide, 2 in the backfield. He fakes a handoff. Hilger's going to take it, but they sniffed that out pretty quick. So Hilger maybe picked up 1 on that. Yeah, Hilger with a run of 1. But now, the same situation with third down and Elkins to go for Gravette. We have an official timeout. So Gravette definitely has a lot of yards to go here. I wouldn't be surprised to see a screenplay on here as they've been running that a little bit. So now 5. Hilger escapes. He throws it complete. They break free. And that's going to bring them down around 1 yard from the first down. So a big pickup on that play. So a gain of around 24 yards on that. And Gravette's in a precarious position, 4th down and 1. They 3 in the backfield, 3 wide and 2 in the backfield. Hilger hands off. Austin is not going to make it. Austin is not going to make it. So that's going to give Prairie Grove the ball with a lot of good field position. It was definitely a risk on Gravette's part. You didn't want the drive to end, especially after getting such a long completion. But in the second quarter, well, it definitely was a roll of the dice. And unfortunately, Gravette didn't get this. Now the defense has to step up and try to prevent this from getting even more ugly. They're passing the ball. He got somebody open, and he's going to complete the pass. That's going to be a gain of around 15 yards on the pass play. And right now, Prairie Grove has had Gravette's number offensively and defensively. Gravette's been just they hand it off. He's going to gain some yards on that. Around the gain of 5. Like I've said earlier, I mean, this is what Prairie Grove does, is they run the ball, and then they run the ball some more. And when they're able to get yards, pickups of 4 yards, 5 yards per rush, they're going to be hard to stop. The Gravette defense has got to be tired right now, but they have to step up. Here's the give. He makes a cut. So he's going to end up gaining He's going to end up gaining quite a few yards on that. So ball on the 13-yard line there. So now it's 1st and 10 for Prairie Grove on the 13-yard line. Gravette defense is not having an answer to this offense right now. Another handoff. He's got room. And he's going to go in for the touchdown. So right now, the offensive line at Prairie Grove is just flat out dominating Gravette. I'm sure that we'll see the adjustments made by the defensive coordinator for Gravette here. At least we need to. If not, this game is going to be ugly. The Gravette offense has proved, though, through this season, they can move the ball, and they can get back in this ball game. And I suspect that we're going to see some plays drawn up that's going to get Gravette moving the ball again and getting and keeping the Prairie Grove defense on the field and being able to give our defense a little bit of rest. But right now it's time to open up that playbook, and it's time to find those tried and true plays to be able to get some momentum on offense. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, we need to stop the bleeding. Other conference games going on tonight. Berryville is playing with Gentry. There should be a pretty good game. Pea Ridge is playing at Lincoln. Another game that should be very interesting to see. And then Green Forest at Shiloh Christian. No offense to Green Forest, but I think that is going to be the most lopsided game of the night. At least I hope so. So Pea Ridge setting the kickoff. Gravette's needing a spark. And the kick is up. He's running, and they get about where they usually get in these kickoffs. End up with the ball around the 28, 29-yard line. So Gravette offense comes out needing to mount a drive. Their first drive of the game, they were able to march down the field, only to fumble around the 3-yard line. We need to get back to getting those yards like we did on that first possession and pull this game a little bit closer. Gravette's 3 wide with 2 in the backfield. And they fake the handoff, a quick pass. Another gain of around 9 yards on there. Mason Dagley. Boy, they marked that kind of a questionable spot in my opinion, but I am a Gravette fan. I would love to saw the ball put on the 41-yard line. Back to pass again. Getting some pressure. Screen. And they're able to sniff it out pretty good, but not after we get a first down. So Isaac Dan with a gain of around 4 on that. But most importantly, a first down from Gravette. So they move the chains, and Gravette's starting to produce a little bit of offense. Gravette 3 wide, 2 in the backfield. Hilger looking for the play. They fake the handoff. Looks like a design run by Hilger. Oh, no, he's passing it. He's got somebody wide open. with the score where it is right now, we've got to squeeze those balls in. So 2nd and 10, still have downs to go here, but that sure would have been nice to bring down. 3 wide, 2 in the backfield. Take the hands off, he's rolling. Another screen, probably. Screen, but they read it pretty well. And Isaac Dan's going to pick up pretty much nothing on that. It looked good after Hilger rolled out, but they came in pretty quick and was able to make a solid tackle on that. So we go 5 wide. And that's a false start. Not what we needed. So 3rd and 13 for the Gravette Lions. 5 minutes and 56 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And Gravette finds themselves in the position of needing a lot of yards again on 3rd down. We've seen them do it. We know that this Lion team can produce a big play. Let's see if they do. So 5 wide. Oh, pass interference. There we go. Pass interference on that. Yeah, Isaac Dan. Hoover had a bead to Isaac Dan on that, and I think they got a little bit of help slowing down there by the Prairie Grove. So with the penalty, that's going to be a 1st down for Gravette. Right now, with the way the night's going, I'll take a 1st down by penalty. So Gravette. 5 wide. And false start again. I think Gravette was a little bit confused on that offensive play. So now that puts us back 1st down and 15. So Gravette goes ahead and burns a timeout. I think that's a good timeout right now. They were a little bit confused about what they were going on, and this drive is a very important drive for Gravette. So we need to go ahead and get our ducks in a row. So good timeout by Gravette. So we've got 5 minutes and 26 seconds left in the game right now. In the 1st half, rather not the game. I'll see if I can pull up some scores real quick during the timeout. $30-0, Shiloh Christian over Green Forest in the 2nd quarter. I don't think anybody's too surprised by that score. Pea Ridge 28-7 over Lincoln in the 1st quarter. So Pea Ridge coming out strong. And that's the only ones that we have right now listed on Fearless Friday. Quick pass, complete. He's only going to gain around 5 yards on that. A solid tackle by Prairie Grove. So give it to Prairie Grove. They are making solid tackles tonight. We're not getting much of a chance to get extra yards. But that pulls us back to 2nd and 10. So we gain those penalty yards back on that. So 3 wide, 2 in the backfield for Hilger. Rolling out. Complete. He makes somebody miss. He makes more people miss. He's going to come down at the 20-yard line, but not after a gain of around 25 yards on that. So that's a big pass play that breathes a breath of life into the Gravette offense. Ball on the 21 and a half. I think I said 20 earlier. Rolling out the pass. He's getting pressured. Spins away. He's got somebody open in the end zone. Oh, and broken up in the last minutes. So Hilger showing some athleticism to prevent getting sacked in the backfield and gives his receiver a chance to get that ball. So 2nd and 10, ball on the 21-yard line. Gravette's hoping to punch the ball into the end zone on this offensive drive. Rolling the pass, getting pressured, nice cut, and he catches it. Can't quite see who that is. Ian Drake on there. Another big pass. So the ball's on the 7-yard line. Gravette is knocking on the door. Let's see if they go on in. He'll go back to pass, getting pressured. Oh! And Hilger's intercepted. I'd love to have an instant replay on that to see if that ball hit the ground, but Hilger was hit way through, and unfortunately threw a turkey. So Gravette turns it over again, knocking on the door. Hopefully Gravette defense holds strong. They run. They're not going to get much on that one. Gain of around 2 on that. Right now, we need the Gravette defense to step up and prevent another score by Prairie Grove here. Two very unfortunate turnovers by Gravette. Right up at the end zone. Hopefully that does not end up biting us in the butt at the end of the night. There's a pitch. It's going to be hitting the backfield. Maybe a gain of 1 on that, but it looks more like a gain of nothing. So it's 3rd down and 8. It's time for the line destruction crew to come out and hold them on this 3rd down play to give our offense another chance to score before the end of the half. The Gravette fans across the way are chanting LDC. At the pass. And broken up by Austin. That's presumably going to bring a 4th down and a punt by Prairie Grove. The Gravette defense steps up when they had to give their offense a chance to score again. So a big-time defensive play by Gravette there. 2 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first half. So Gravette is definitely going to have to move the ball. So Prairie Grove punting in their own end zone, which is never where you want to be at. Let's see if Gravette brings any pressure. Not really. They're going to let them punt this, and there's a good punt. He gets a little bit of a Gravette roll. but they're going to down it around the 49-yard line. So Gravette has 49 yards to go and 2 minutes and 19 seconds to get there. Gravette's proved they can move the ball. They can get the ball down there in the end zone. They just have to prevent those untimely turnovers within the 5-yard line. So Gravette's still hanging tough in here, but a touchdown going into the half would be a gigantic momentum builder for Gravette. So here comes Gravette offense out. They're in that new formation. Motion. Screen. They make one miss. Makes another one miss. And he's going to go out around the 29-yard line. So Dan with a 20-yard reception. So the screenplay by Gravette starting out a nice staple. Gravette now 29 yards to a touchdown with 2 minutes left in the quarter. And they draw him off sides. So Gravette's using all of their bag of tricks here to get them a little bit closer. So now 24 yards to go to a touchdown. Gravette's been able to move the ball quickly after the punt. So they're back in this formation. He'll go rolling. He's got some pressure. Oh, a little bit behind the receiver. So he'll go definitely feeling it on that first down play. He'll bring up 2nd and 5 since we had the penalty on first down. Gets us a little bit closer. 5 yards to go on 2nd down. You're able to open up your playbook. You can do a lot of different things here, and you still have enough time to run the ball or pass the ball. Gravette goes 4 wide. They hand it off. Dan's not going to get a lot on that. Maybe a gain of 2. And it's nice to see that Dan is back in the game after limping off earlier. Glad to see that he's still here. So now, 3rd down and 6. That was a loss of a yard there. My apologies, Gravette fans. 4 wide again. Definitely in 4 down territory here. Quick pass. That's complete to Austin. Austin's going to go all the way for a touchdown. So that's another nice pass play to Austin tonight. Gravette get just what the doctor needed with a touchdown before the end of the second quarter. So a nice drawn-out play by the Gravette offense. Once again, there's been no doubt that Gravette's been able to move the ball tonight. Has been able to execute when they got in the red zone. Ball is up, and it's good. So with 1 minute and 13 seconds left in the first half, Gravette pulls it to 21-7. Now, Lions fans, the big thing is prevent Prairie Grove from getting another score before the end of the half. Now, traditionally with a run-heavy offense like this, quick scoring is not something that is in their repertoire, but Prairie Grove has shown that they can pass the ball tonight. So Gravette definitely needs to be on the lookout for that. So Gravette's setting up the kick for the first time tonight. And the ball is up. Little pooch, fair catch. So they will start their drive around the 32-yard line. So Gravette defense is needing to hold strong here for the last minute and 13 seconds. Prairie Grove definitely has different plans. Prairie Grove would love to be able to punch in another score before the end of the half. A handoff. He's got a little running room. He's going to get a pickup around 13 on that. Not what the Lions need right now. Gravette needs to be able to hold these run plays more to 3-4 yards instead of big chunks like that. But the clock does keep on running with the run play. So Prairie Grove lines up. They hand off to that side. He makes a spin. He's staying on his feet. So he gets a big chunk play again. So a gain of around 24 there. They've picked up 37 yards of 2 plays. Not what we've needed here for the Lions. Handoff again. He's got some room. And he's got another first down. So around 14 yards on that, and then unfortunately, Prairie Grove is doing the exact thing that we just said that we needed them not to. Running down, getting big chunk plays on offense. Prairie Grove, of course, calls a timeout because running the ball like this, that clock does keep on ticking. So they were going to have to call a timeout eventually. And now with 23 seconds, Prairie Grove is knocking on the door with the ball on the 18-yard line. So it's time for the Lion destruction crew to come out to play. I don't know much about Prairie Grove's kicker. In high school, you never know if a field goal of 30 yards is asking for a miracle or within their wheelhouse. Of course, I'm sure Prairie Grove would like to just go ahead and score a touchdown and not even have to worry about it. It's Gravette's job now to step up and hold them. Prairie Grove lines up. There's the pitch. He makes a cut. He's going to be grounded around the 10-yard line. A gain of around 8. Prairie Grove's going to call another timeout with 11 seconds left in the half. So Prairie Grove is knocking on the door. Now we got to see if Gravette's going to let them in or slam the door in their face. So the Tigers are out of timeouts. So that puts them in a interesting situation. If they run the ball again, they're probably not going to get another play unless they're able to get out of bounds. Now a pass is definitely something to look out for right here, because with the pass, an incompletion, the ball stops. The pass, you're also able to kick it out to the sidelines real quickly to be able to stop the clock. So the 11 seconds here, no timeouts. It's very interesting to see what they pull out here. They're going for a pass. It's up in the air and broken up by the Gravette defender. So a big-time breakup there. I think that was Caleb Brown with the breakup there. And it looks like Prairie Grove can go ahead and trot out the field goal kicker. Of course, it would have been ideal not to give up any points after scoring the touchdown, but if we could limit it to a field goal or block the kick, that would be better than giving up another touchdown. And Gravette's going to ice the. Oh. And they'll have a penalty, and that's going to drive this field goal attempt back further. Not what Prairie Grove wanted in this situation. Like I said, I don't know anything about this field goal kicker, but we are in high school, so yes. So that's going to make it around a 33-yard field goal. Here's the snap. It's up, and it's in. So Prairie Grove go ahead and kicks the field goal with 2 seconds left in the half. So they're going to go up 24-7. And unless we have a run back here on the kickoff, that's probably going to be the halftime score. So Gravette's going to have to find a way to prevent these long chunk yard plays by Prairie Grove. They're just really, really killing us right now. This is what Prairie Grove is going to do. This is what they do. They run the ball, and they run the ball effectively. When you're a team that specializes in the run, you don't get a lot of lost yard run plays. So Gravette knew what they wanted to do. Now we're going to be going into the halftime and have to make the adjustments to prevent them from driving that ball down the field. Offensively, we've shown that we can move the ball down the field. We can compete with them offensively, but right now the defense is going to have to step up and prevent this run-heavy offense. So 2 seconds left. We'll see if Gravette even attempts to field this kick. There's a squib, and they're running it. He's still on his feet. And he gets thrown out of bounds. Oh, and they're going to have a late hit penalty, which will give Gravette one possession. So Gravette gets a bit of a gift there at the end of the half. So that definitely was a close play. Right there, from my vantage point, it was hard to see how far out he was out of bounds beforehand. But with the penalty, with 0 time left against the defense, the offense is allowed offensive play. So now it's quite simple. Gravette just needs to. Well, I'm not sure what exactly just happened here. I'm assuming they picked up the flag because now we're going into halftime. I could not hear what the ref said in an explanation. So. I think I heard that it might be assessed on the second half kickoff, the penalty. I'll have to plead ignorance on this one, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know the rule book back and forth. But now that puts us 24-7 at halftime. Gravette was able to get that late score to bring things a little bit closer, but unfortunately then gave up the field goal. Gravette is going to have to definitely make some defensive adjustments during this halftime to figure out a way to stop.
You name it, she's done it. She's the reason that women rap. Bet this on the gram.
It's Pride, the big fat band from Tigerland. Here's our 2019 show. Things that go bump in the night. of a bonfire immediately following the game in front of the high school. Everyone is invited. If you're looking for a new medical provider, please check out Prairie Grove Health and Wellness Clinic located at the school. We offer services in convenient school locations. Most insurance, Medicaid, and Medicare are accepted. Students can even be cared for during school hours. It is open to the public, 8 to 4:30, Monday through Friday. I'd like to thank Mel's Diner for feeding the football team this evening. I'd also like to thank Williams Tractor for providing the all-terrain vehicles that the team uses.
So Gravette will be kicking the ball off, it looks like on the 45. Probably going to be our best chance for a touchback of the year. And we kick the ball off into the end zone. So Prairie Grove will start off at the 20-yard line with 80 yards to go for a touchdown. We'll see if the Gravette defense has learned anything from that first half and has implemented anything new to help stop this Prairie Grove rushing attack, which in very unofficial statistics ran for 201 yards in that first half there and passed for 42. So Prairie Grove lines up, hands the ball off, and he's going to be wrapped up after a gain of around 3 or so there. So a decent stop there in the first play by the Gravette defense. To line up, they hand it off again, surprising no one in the stadium. Going to be very close to a first down there. Going to be enough for a first down for Prairie Grove. So first and 10. Gravette defense still working on figuring out this Prairie Grove offense, rushing attack. Prairie Grove lines up. Handoff. He has a crease. Nice stop there by Austin. After a gain of around 11, make that 12 on the run. So it was a nice open field tackle, but still after the first down by Prairie Grove, Gravette's going to have to figure out something to stop this rush attack from gaining these just chunk yards on the ground. Too wide for Prairie Grove. In motion, fakes the handoff and right up the middle, and he's still on the. So pretty strong run there on first down, gain around 31. Gravette was trying to punch that ball out there at the very end, but a strong run, and Gravette right now just does not have an answer for this rushing attack. So the offensive line is just just moving the Gravette defenders at will. Prairie Grove definitely has some big boys on the offensive line. Handoff, and Gravette wraps him up in the backfield. Now a gain of nothing on it. A nice stop by Gravette in comparison to the last few plays there. We need a few more of those. So 2nd and 10 for Prairie Grove. So we got one wide. Handoff. Another decent stop by Gravette. Prairie Grove is going to pick up around 2 to 3 yards on the play. So it's going to leave Prairie Grove with 3rd and around 7. So Gravette now, it's time for the line destruction crew to ramp up the destructiveness to around 11. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're needing on here. We need a big stop on this play. Almost goes off. They're looking to pass. He's got time. He's wide open. And he's pushed out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds around the 7-yard line there. So gain of around 17 by Prairie Grove. So just when Gravette starts shutting down the run, Prairie Grove pulls out the pass. So 1st down, 8 yards to go for a touchdown. Gravette defense needing to step up. Handoff, and he's going to walk right on in. So Prairie Grove just takes right back up to what they were doing in the first half. Oh, a holding play on the, I didn't see the flag. So that's a big holding play there for Gravette. So that's going to put the ball on the 14-yard line, as that is a spot foul. So now it's 1st down and 14 to go for Prairie Grove. Gravette defense getting a second chance at life here. They hand off. He's got a lot of green space. And he's going to go right on in. So gain of 14 yards. So touchdown by the Tigers. Right now the Gravette boys are sitting there on the sideline looking a little defeated. This is not the time to be defeated. This is the time to step up. At this moment, Gravette needs to have a little bit of moxie. Gravette's been, the past couple of weeks has been, the Gravette boys have had some energy to them, and right now the energy is a little bit drained. Honestly, a touchdown coming right from the right after the half is probably the worst thing that could have happened for Gravette Lions right now from a momentum standpoint. But it's not the time to sit here with your tail between your legs. It's time for the Gravette offense to come out and play with a little bit of energy and pump this team back up. True, it's going to be very difficult at this point, down 31-7, and with the way the Prairie Grove runs the ball, it's going to be difficult to get back into this game. But Gravette now has the opportunity to show that they don't ever give up. So this is a big moment for the Gravette team right now. They need to come out here with a little bit of energy and a little bit of pizzazz on offense to get back into this game, because honestly they're going to need the turnover. They're going to need a little bit of energy on here if they have any hopes to get back into this game. That being said, the line destruction crew could do it. this team can step up. I have no doubt about it. We just need a break. We need a break on offense. We need a break on defense. And we can get those breaks, but we have to earn them. Prairie Grove is not going to give us those breaks. We receive the ball. He gets a little bit of, can be brought down around the 20, 21-yard line. So the Gravette offense is about to come out. And they have a little bit of momentum that they have to bring back. They have to make up here. They just got punched in the mouth. And this is the time that the team has got to show that they're not going to sit here and wilt after being punched in the mouth. So this is moxie. It's time for Gravette to show a little bit of moxie on offense. So 5 wide. Very interesting formation by Gravette. And the pass. Going to get around the first down on that. That looked like I had a lot of potential, but the Tigers really cracked down on that play really quick. A nice looking play. Maybe we'll see something again in that formation here, but it's nice to come out and get a quick first down. Same formation as last time. We'll see if there's any new wrinkles on this. And this time they bring it to the other side. But Prairie Grove was ready for it. So Mason Dagley's going to lose a yard on that. So Gravette was hoping that Prairie Grove would be thrown off by the trips in the middle there, but their defensive back was on point and definitely did not miss his assignment. He'll go back to pass. He's got a lot of people rushing him. Hilger's still running. And he throws that ball away. He was out of the pocket and he got it to the first down line. So no penalty on that. But it does bring 3rd down and 11 for Gravette. This is a very important 3rd down for Gravette because we do not need to hand this ball right back to Prairie Grove. Because 1, Prairie Grove has been running with authority, and 2, the more they run it, the more the clock ticks and gives Gravette less time. So this is a very important 3rd down for Gravette. So, and looks like we got a timeout by Gravette. 6:58 left of the 3rd quarter. Gravette unfortunately down 31-7. Right now, most of Gravette's offense has been through the air tonight in opposition to last week where we had a very strong running game last week. Very unofficial statistics, but Cy Hilger has around 167 yards passing. Like we mentioned, the issue has not been the ability to move the ball, but unfortunate turnovers in very key times. That's really dug a hole for Gravette in this game. For anyone that's just now tuned again and wondering how we got to this position that we're in right now, Gravette with 2 crucial turnovers in the red zone in that first half that Prairie Grove was able to capitalize on. It's just really put us behind most of this game. Now we're at 3rd and 11, and we're going to see what we got pulled up here. Fakes the handoff. He's getting pressured, and he's going to, and he drops. So Hilger's going to lose a substantial amount of yards on this. That's going to be a loss of around 20 yards. So Gravette was able to recover the ball after the fumble, but now they're having to punt in this situation. A little bit of confusion on Prairie Grove. And there's a flag. And they march it back another 5 yards. So Gravette right now not in the best situation of the night. So Gravette almost punting from their end zone. He gets it off. Gets a bit of a Gravette bounce. But gets down at the 48-yard line. So Prairie Grove is going to start with 48 yards to go to the end zone. Gravette defense is needing to go ahead and step it up. They've been punched in the mouth tonight, and that's for sure. But this is the time where we've just got to show the resilience. We can't just roll over on defense here. We've got to come out strong, make tackles, fight off blocks. Hand off, he gets a big chunk. He's gone. He's gone. 48-yard run by Prairie Grove. I'm not sure what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. But Gravette right now is looking a little defeated on the sideline over there. And plays like that is going to happen when you're sitting there defeated. And feeling, to be honest, feeling a little sorry for yourself. You can't feel sorry for yourself. You got to come out. You got to come out and play with some pride. So this is definitely going to be a learning experience for this football team, and the big key right here is how Gravette responds. At the beginning of this year, no one expected Gravette to just breeze through this conference. In fact, to be quite honest, the expectations were a little bit low. But Gravette right now has to show us something, because it doesn't get easier from this, ladies and gentlemen. Next week is on the road at Pea Ridge, and Pea Ridge isn't going to feel sorry for Gravette just because they got punched in the mouth tonight. So Prairie Grove is about set to kick off. Hopefully Gravette shows a little muster on this. Once again, we know we can move the ball. And the kick is up. It's going to be fielded by Millsap. He's running around. And he's going to be brought down by a gang of Tigers. So Gravette's going to start the possession around the 20-yard line. Hopefully Gravette comes out with a little bit of life. Five minutes, 41 seconds left in the half. Gravette 4 wide, 1 in the backfield. Back to pass. He airs it out. A little bit too far on that. They wanted a flag on that, but I don't think that ball was catchable, unfortunately. And there was a little bit of incidental contact as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to get a first down by penalty, but I just don't see. I don't think it was there on that one. Gravette lines back up, 2nd and 10, 4 wide. Hilger's rolling. He's got room. He's going to go ahead and take off with it. He's going to pick up around 6 or 7 yards. There's a flag on the play. Not really sure what that is. I bet we're about to find out, though. Ooh, that penalty is on Gravette. I'm not really sure what that signal is for. In the press box, I heard a helmet to helmet. But that's going to march Gravette back. So that's going to be a penalty of around 15 yards. So now that puts us at 2nd and 17 for Gravette. 4 wide. Rolls, completes a pan, and he drops the ball. He heard the footsteps. And another penalty. Not sure what this, but it was late. I didn't see anything, but I'm worried that this might be some sort of unsportsmanlike penalty. And they are marching it back. I think Prairie Grove declined that penalty. So, 3rd down in Fayetteville here. Hilger rolls out and over his head. Good idea if he could have pulled that in. It would have been close to a first down. But now that puts us to 4th and 17. Ball on the 14-yard line. And, yeah, we're down, but this is definitely not a place where you try to pick up a 4th down. So Hilger's back to punt, I assume. And he punts it. They're going to return it. There's a flag on the play. More likely this will be brought back. I think there was a fumble at the end of that. Okay, there was a block in the back, but Gravette's going to decline that as they were the one that recovered the fumble. So that puts the ball actually a little bit further back than it was, but Gravette offense is back on the field. So Pete Ridge's first penalty, or first turnover of the game, it doesn't really give us great field position, but certainly helps Gravette out, as they would have been awfully close. So Hilger back. He looks like he's going to run. He got a few yards. They were able to they were able to wrap them up there. So looks like a loss of one there. I thought that he had gained some yards, but that was just from my vantage point here. And they hand off. He's not going to get much on that, though. Austin gains around 2 on that. Maybe 3. But now about 3rd down and 7 to go for Lions. 4 wide. The offense needs to get something going here. First down would be fantastic. All right, pass complete. It's going to be complete to Dagley, but he's not going to get a lot on that. So gain of around 3 on that. So 4th down and 4 to go. 2 minutes and 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Down this much. Looks like Gravette faked like they're going for it, but now they're lining more back up in the punt. Oh, and it's blocked. So Prairie Grove blocks the punt, recovers the ball at the 14-yard line. So I guess when it rains, it pours. Prairie Grove gets going to have good field position here. Up 38-7. 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Make that the 13-yard line. P. Ridge lines up. They hand off. A tackle by Wyan Coffett. So, but after a gain of around 6. So Prairie Grove goes 2nd and 4. And off. And as you can probably hear from the cheering, that's a touchdown for Prairie Grove. So 1 minute and 59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And Prairie Grove goes up 44-7, pinning the extra points. So we'll see if after this Prairie Grove starts putting in second team offense, defense. Kick up. Kick good, 45-7. Prairie Grove over Gravette. So let's see if there's any updated scores in the conference here. We have a score now on Gentry and Berryville. Gentry up 28-7 over Berryville. And our internet going a little slow. I was able to see that score, but all right, here we go. So P. Ridge 55-21 over Lincoln. Third quarter. And it's here somewhere, but I do not see the Shiloh score. I'm willing to say it's a bloodbath. Prairie Grove getting set to kick off. And the ball is up. It's fielded. Look at the run. He's going to be dropped around the 22-yard line. Looks like we have a player that's slow to get up. It's a Prairie Grove player. I can't see the number. Looks like it might be cramping issue. So right now, unofficially, Hilger has 170 yards passing, but we're only looking at 27 yards rushing for Gravette. We're kind of at the point right now where, you throw the ball because you're trying to get back into the game and trying to get back in the game quickly. I would be interested to see if we start seeing some substitutions by Gravette here at some point. I would assume that Prairie Grove would be putting in their substitutes up by 38. Gravette 4 wide. Fakes the handoff. And interception. Ball ricochets off and goes right into Prairie Grove's hands. Very safe to say everything has gone Prairie Grove's way tonight. So they get the ball at the 30-yard line, up by 38. So Gravette attempted that pass play a little earlier tonight. But all right, they hand it off. He's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Loss of around two there on that play. Nice play, or loss of 4 rather on that. Nice play by the Gravette defense on first down to bring it to 2nd and 14. Ball on the 34. Prairie Grove lines up in their usual formation. Handoff. Gravette's going to have it, wraps him up, a Pride of Lions, and finished off by Isaac Dan there. So no gain on the play. And with 5 seconds left, that's going to be the end of the third quarter with Prairie Grove up 45-7 over Gravette. I'd like to go ahead and do a shout out to Lion Letterman Podcast. It's a great podcast and website to get all your Gravette Lion news, whether it's football, basketball season be coming up right around the corner. And Lion Letterman's just a great source to get all the information about the Gravette football Lions and the Lady Lion basketball team and boys basketball team. Lion Letterman. So start of the fourth quarter. Right now, both teams has unofficially 45-yard penalties. So after a clean first quarter or so, both teams have been bit by the penalty bug a little bit tonight. But the real difference in this game is Gravette's 3 turnovers to 1 turnover from Pea Ridge. Little trickery there from Pea Ridge. They're going to gain around 8 yards, it looks like. So that's going to put fourth down for, well, make that a gain of around 6. So 4th and 4 for Prairie Grove. Looks like they're going to line up for a field goal. It's going to be a 40-yard field goal. And he nails it. He nails it. So Pea Ridge goes up 48-7 over Gravette. Field goal kicker is definitely going to be feeling good tonight with 2 from, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's his first 2 field goals of the season. But a 40-yard field goal in high school is definitely something to be proud of. So 48-7, Pea Ridge over Gravette. Once again, the Gravette offense is about to come out. Hope to see a little bit more energy out there on offense. Hopefully we see a little bit more action against what will undoubtedly be Pea Ridge's second team defense. Ball is up. And there's a flag. False start. 5-yard penalty. So Prairie Grove will be driven back to the 35-yard line, the kickoff. Hopefully this should help Gravette get some decent field position to start off on offense. And the kick is up. A little bit of a pooch kick, fair catch. So Gravette would start on their 38-yard line. So probably the best field position from a kickoff tonight for Gravette. But unfortunately, they've had a lot of opportunities tonight. So I'm curious to see who all comes out for Gravette on offense, to see if we go ahead and put substitutions in here. At this point, down by 41. Gravette lines up 3 wide. Handoff. If I'm not mistaken, Rivers Soule on there, so. So it looks like we've got some, a little bit of substitutions in there right now. A loss of around 2 there. Handoff, got a little room here. Ooh, a pretty big stick there. Oh, that's going to be a helmet to helmet. So Sam Millsap on that run. He's going to pick up around 4 yards, but Gravette's going to get a little bit more yardage on that. Definitely was a big pop there by the defender. So with the penalty, that's going to give Gravette a first down. Looks like we have Nick Pilkington out at quarterback for Gravette. He's rolling. He's going to keep this. The quarterback sweep all the way. Gain around 2 on that. Four wide for Gravette. Fakes the handoff. He runs with it. Pilkington's going to get a first down on that. Around 11 yards. So not too bad of a run by Pilkington. Gravette does need to be careful. One of their wide receivers looked a little close to being offsides. We have a Gravette player that's down. Not really sure who that is. We'll let you know when we know. This one looks a little bit more serious than what we had earlier. All right. He hops up. He's limping a little bit. It looks like that's Will Porter. Hopefully Will's going to be fine and be able to shake this off. So first down and 10 on the 30-yard line for Gravette. So there's 8:16 left. So Pilkington fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Pilkington's got some yards. Pilkington's fighting. Looks like he's going to gain around 5 yards on that, maybe 4. Making that a gain of 6 by Pilkington. Pilkington's definitely making some offense happen with his legs. 4 wide, 1 in the back. Pilkington wraps it up after the missed snap there. He's going to lose some of that momentum that he did have. Going to be a loss around 7 on it. So we're looking at third down and 11, maybe 12 for the Gravette offense. The clock is ticking. We're down to 7 minutes left in the game. Gravette's taking the time. Pilkington keeps it. He gets get licked pretty hard, but he's still running with it. Pilkington refusing to go down. He ends up gaining around 6 or 7, depends on where they spot that ball. Well, that's going to lead us to fourth down for the Lions, 4th and 5. At this point, there's not really any reason not to go for it. So I suspect that we'll see a play here. We'll see if they see if this is another quarterback keeper from Pilkington or not. Looking like he's looking to pass. Screen. Pass complete. It's going to be close. River Soleil on the pass reception, but not quite going to be enough. So P Ridge is going to get the ball at the 21-yard line. 5 minutes, 27 seconds left in the game. Up 48-7. Nice little spark of offense by Gravette there, but unfortunately couldn't complete that fourth down. There is a flag on that play. I'm just going to say that's a procedure penalty. Prairie Grove tried to run up quickly from the huddle in the formation, and it was a little too quick. 1st and 15. So handoff. He's got a hole. Nice stop there. Looks like River Soleil with that stop. Gain around 2 or 3 yards on that. Clock keeps on ticking. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left in the game. Handoff by P Ridge. No surprise here. They're going to gain about 2 or 3 yards on that. Gain of 1, actually. So, it's time for the Lion Destruction crew to come out and destruct this offensive line. It looks like they're going to pass. They got some guys wide open. Complete. And it makes a miss. End up with a pretty substantial gain there. Around a gain of 42 or 43 on the pass play. So Gravette definitely was not expecting that. So P Ridge has the ball on the 36-yard line, up 48-7. Handoff. Lions trip him up in the backfield. He's going to pick up round 2 on that. So 2nd down and 8 for Pea Ridge. Clock down to 2 minutes, 16 seconds. Pea Ridge are taking their time as they should. Handoff brought down by Pride Lions. Ryder Brown there helps bring them down. So loss of 2 on the play. So 3rd down and 10 for Pea Ridge. Minute 30 left. Gravette would be wise to watch out for the pass in this situation. Handoff. Picks up around 4 or so on that. So that's going to put it 4th down. Ball on the 32. So 4th down and 6. 45 seconds left. Pea Ridge trots the offense out. Handoff. Looks like a gain of around 6 on there. That's going to go ahead and end the game. So Prairie Grove's going to win the game, 48-7. I'd like to invite everybody next week. With Gravette playing against Pea Ridge. Pea Ridge, just a short trip for a lot of us in Gravette. It'd be great to have you come out and support our Lions. Honestly, I think they will need our support next week. So if you've got the time, if you got the energy, if you got the $5 to get into the gate, we'd love to see you at Pea Ridge next week to support the Gravette Lions in their game. Gravette will now go to 2-3 for the season, 1-1 in conference. And Pea Ridge, once again, sorry about that, Prairie Grove, 2-3, 2-0 in conference for the season. In very unofficial stats, the rest of the night, Gravette Lions unfortunately fall 48-7 to Pea Ridge. Definitely a lot of work to do this next week for the next upcoming game. So with that, I'll sign off and say, go Lions.